Are you shy? If so, you are far from alone. Many people in the world suffer from mild to extreme shyness and are struggling to overcome it. Here is Tranquil, and here is how to overcome shyness. To overcome shyness, you will need to understand the circumstances that trigger your shyness. Remember that breaking out of your shell doesn't magically happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and of course, the desire to change. There are some steps I would like to suggest you for overcoming your shyness. For that, first you should understand the root of your shyness. Shyness doesn't necessarily equate to being introverted or not liking yourself. It simply means that for some reason you get embarrassed when the spotlight hits you. What's the root of your shyness? Here are the four possibilities. 1. You have a weak self image. It happens when we evaluate ourselves as negative. Second one is you have issues believing compliments given to you. When someone compliments you, don't call them a liar. Lift your chin and say thank you and accept it. The third reason can be the label as shy by others. When we are shy, unfortunately, people latch on that and they treat us as such, even when our personality grows out of it, but you only have to accommodate yourself. The fourth root of your shyness can be your preoccupied thoughts with how you come off. Whatever your reason, you can change it by thinking. Thinking is the one thing that you have control over. After understanding the root of shyness, you accept your shyness. First, you have to accept your shyness and be comfortable with it. The more you resist your shyness, unconsciously or consciously, longer it will be prevailed. Accept and embrace it totally. Say yourself that yes, I am shy and I accept it. After accepting your shyness, figure out your triggers. Do you become shy in front of audience, when learning a new skill, when venturing into a situation, when surrounded by people you know, when you don't know anyone somewhere? Try to pinpoint it. After finding your triggers, make a list of situations that make you feel anxious. Order them like things that cause least anxiety are first, and those that cause you the most anxiety are last. Make them as concrete as possible. For example, talking in front of people may be a trigger, but be more specific. Whatever it is, talking to strangers, talking to opposite sex, the more specific you are, the easier it will be to identify the situation. Now, you can conquer the list. Once you have a list of 10 to 15 stressful situations, start working through them. The first few easier situations will help you build your confidence so that you continue moving to more difficult situations on your list. Don't worry if you have to go backward sometimes, but make an effort to push yourself in. Step 2. Conquering your mind. Use this shyness as a cue. Your shyness is like a computer program. It is programmed since your childhood to react to certain stimuli like stay away from strangers, heights, dangerous animals, etc. We often react automatically. For example, when people see lizard, some see an ugly reptile, while others would perceive a beautiful pet. This difference comes from their memories and experiences with the stimuli, that is, the lizard. The truth is that you can change the response by reprogramming your mind. For that, it is essential that you practice speaking in public to really overcome the problem of shyness. Now, place your attention on others. For 99% of us, we become shy when we think we speak up or stand out, it will embarrass ourselves. That's why it's important to focus on others. We stop focusing on ourselves. The easiest way to do this is to concentrate on compassion, sympathy, and empathy. For conquering your mind, visualization is very important. Visualize your success by closing your eyes and visualize a situation where you might be shy. Now, in your mind's eye, think about being confident. Do this daily, and your senses will feel like most real. Practicing good posture is another important thing for conquering your mind. Standing tall gives the world the impression that you are self-confident and respectful to others. Research says that good postures like head held high, shoulders back, open arms can make we feel confident and reduces stress. Now practice speaking clearly to yourself. Record yourself pretending to have conversations. It may feel ridiculous, but gradually it will become an old habit. Practice makes habits, you know. Don't compare yourself to others. The more you compare yourself to others, the more you will feel that you are not able to measure up, which will make you shyer. Think about how great you are. Everyone has some special gifts or trait to offer to the world. Think about what you know, what you can do, and what you have accomplished rather than fixating on how you look, sound, or dress. Identify your social value and strength. Are you a great listener? Do you have an eye for detail? Your strength can give you an advantage if you are a great listener. You will probably be able to see when someone else has a problem. Step 3. Conquering social situations. For that, first you should get informed. If you are attending a party next week, prepare yourself with a couple of hot topics. Read up about current affairs. When the topic comes in conversation, you will be able to chip in. And when you get a chance, start a conversation. Now you look and act approachable. Convey an open, friendly attitude with your body language and just be polite. Don't forget to smile and make an eye contact with them. Step 4. Challenging yourself. For that, set goals for yourself. For setting goals, focus on small daily accomplishments, then gradually become more daring. Even asking a stranger the time can be a daunting task. Now find what is comfortable for you. You don't have to be doing what everybody else is doing. And if you do, you are not going to stick with it. Why waste your time? Now for challenging yourself, practice placing yourself in not so comfortable situations. Start at the top of your list. Remember, we have made a list in the beginning. Now it could be making small talk with a stranger or stopping a person at the bus stop for a time. Introduce yourself to one new person each day. That can be another thing for challenging yourself. The more you do this, the more you find people are receptive and more friendly. Finally, record your success and keep going. In that notebook, you have your social triggers listed. Write down your success too. Seeing the progress you have made is a great motivation for you. In a few weeks, you will be amazed at the control you are taking over this. motto. Keep pretending to be confident, and after a while, you'll find that you really are. Eventually, it will just start happening. There is no timeline for this. For some people, it won't happen until a light bulb clicks, and all of a sudden, they will get it. For others, it's a slow path that may take 6 months. However long it takes is however long it takes. Trust in yourself, and definitely one day you will get there.